Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your friendly neighborhood sitting outside in his patio, drinking his coffee. Drinking his coffee. Drinking my coffee. Another social isolation coffee here on at the apartment grid. I have, let's see what day it is. It's the 29th, 30th, 31st, 1st. I got 3 days of this shit left. Then I can go back to work and continue being inside my apartment. Yeah, it's not like I can go out and randomly start high-fiving people and licking fence posts. No, I got to continue doing the social isolation stuff, but I can go to work, earn money, keep my apartment, pay off my truck, and do all the other piddling shit that has to be done. Like go for groceries and adhere to some really fucking wacky, stuff that you got to do. And man, I got to talk about sanitization of your gear. Like, we gotta have a clean side and dirty side, folks. Like, holy shit. When the science types are telling us we have to carry on doing our stuff like they do operating in theater, this shit, holy fuck. I'm lucky I got a stocked pantry. I can make a nice chili and a nice stew. But I want, some meat and some fresh veggies and some baking stuff. My God. But I'm working on creating dishes and using ingredients. So I'm gonna buy hard packed goods that I can wipe down with cleaning solution. I got fuck tons of cleaner that'll be okay. Apparently your regular stuff you find under the sink cleaner can kill this thing. So I'm not gonna have to go out and pick up spray 9 for fuck's sake. So I seem to have been developing some blemishes on my pure and beautiful, handsome face. And I think those are from stress because the end of the world is stressful. The end of the world is very stressful. This is not the apocalypse I ordered. I ordered a zombie apocalypse. I can handle zombies. I know what zombies are. I have myriad supplies for zombies, and you have to get bit to get the disease. Not like this COVID-19 where, you don't have to be. So you got to practice good hand washing, separation, and they say that wearing I've got a Canadian Forces scarf that I throw over my face like a shamag, and they say that's not going to help you really, but it'll stop the gunk from going out of your face. So I think that helps a little bit. My mom is sewing masks. That's right. For those of you that are sewingly inclined, there are patterns for masks on the internet. Get them. If you've got the time and you've got the know-how, please sew some masks. If anything, people who need just the face covering can use the cloth masks, and the N95s can go where they're needed. I think that's important. I really do. I think that's very important. Anything we can do to take the strain off the healthcare system, I think is great. Further to that, I think we should all be taking some kind of notes, some kind of record of what's going on, so that when this is over, we can retool our healthcare system so that this doesn't happen in this way again. I read a really interesting article a couple of days ago in the fit of some depression about how we can change our world for the better if we just take the lessons paid for in blood by this particular pandemic and apply them to our healthcare system, so that we've got adequate supplies, so that we've got adequate PPE for our frontline staff, so that our laboratories are properly funded and stocked with you beautiful science nerds. I love you guys. I love anybody who's a science person, who's in a lab doing lab things. I don't care if you wipe the floors. You guys are all part of the good war effort. You guys are all doing a hell of a job in terrifying times. Keep up the good work, please. Without you, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So if you're a science nerd, please continue the good work that you're doing. I'm staying inside. I'm staying within the bounds of my apartment and my giant patio. This has got me thinking about Victory Gardens. I don't know if you can see it. I can't turn the camera around, so I'm just going to do this. So this is my apartment patio, everybody. And this is a good space that I can do some kind of victory garden in. So I have to sort of do some research about what I can grow and get some beds going. But that requires, I got to get dirt. That requires boxes. That requires seeds. So I've got some research ahead of me to do, which I'm probably going to do in the fullness of time. So I think I'm going to grow a victory garden so that I can take a strain off. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna go find a way to shoot some guns when this is all over. Because it's a good stress reliever, making things go bang, punching holes in paper. That's a good thing. Like I talk about, I have a bag full of guns and guns this and guns that. I'm a bit of a gun guy, and it's really hard for me in this urban setting. Like I can't go put a target out there and shoot out to my patio because that's insane and illegal. By any stretch of the imagination, that is so illegal that I shouldn't really even have said it on YouTube, but it is illegal. I am aware that it's illegal, and I would never do that because that's insane. I would find a proper licensed, set up, target range approved by, all the official approval stuff to shoot my weapons at, and only that because I'm not stupid. But still, I am a gun guy, and I like guns, and I think guns are cool, and I think anyone who is anyone should know how to function a gun. I think that everyone should know how to make a gun safe. I think everyone should know how to recognize a gun, recognize when it's in battery or loaded, recognize when it's unloaded. That way, it just lessens the chance for tragedy. However, if you are, watching this video and you come across a firearm of any state, in any configuration, lying on the ground somewhere, don't touch it. Don't touch it because you don't know anything about it. Treat it like you would a strange being, a strange animal. Don't touch it. Call the authorities. If you know what you're doing, I'd still say not touch it, like an abandoned firearm in the middle of the street. That might not be a good idea. Just don't touch things. But hey, I think everyone should know how to look at a firearm and make it go. I think everyone should know that, and it's good knowledge. It's getting a little bit. I'm excited that my isolation is coming to a close. I'm really happy to be able to get out and go back to work. I know everyone should stay home, and I probably should stay home too. But I got to get to work. I got to do work. I'm an essential employee. I'm an engineer and a maintenance worker at a plant. So I got to go to work. My work is really good. They have. The whole reason why I've been allowed, that I have a job after this 10-day quarantine or self-isolation is that they have said that I must go home, that I must abide by what the nursing line has said. Because if I don't, I'll get fired. If I come into work sick, that macho, I'm going to come into work sick, I'll get fired. So it's tremendous. I really like this company that I'm working for. They're doing, they do a great job. And they have these good rules, which are, fan-fucking-tastic. So I'll have a job when this is all over, which is great. I don't want to stay home. I don't want to stay isolated. I'm not the kind of person who likes to be isolated. But that being said, if we have to hunker down, we have to hunker down. I mean, I'm not stupid. I understand what's at stake here. I get it. I'm not going to like it, and I will bitch and complain. But I will abide by the rules. And, I mean, do you always do what they say? Well, in this case, yeah. It's a pandemic. Mm-hmm, yeah, I do what they say. It seems like a thing that should be done. But, again, YouTube, I mean, I don't go to the beach. Don't go in public. If you got a patio like this, come outside and take some deep breaths of fresh air. Open your windows, do some stretching exercises. Breathe. We got Skype and stuff for a reason. I had a social distancing drink with some friends, and it was pretty good, when this is all over, like I said, I'm throwing a big party. I'm weary of this self-isolation stuff. And I understand that you are too, and I understand that everybody watching is very scared, and I get it. And we all want it to be over. So what are the things we can do to hasten this, to make it go over quickly? Support your local medical staff by staying at home, staying out of the hospital, keeping clear of everybody. Clean. Make sure your room is clean. Make sure you are clean. Do your hygiene stuff. Make sure you're washed, because that makes you feel better. Two, cleanliness is next to everything. If you are clean, and you're not dirty, your immune system will be better. You will feel better, mind and heart. Your mind feels better, your heart feels better, everything feels better. So just by cleaning yourself and doing your sanitization and your self cleaning and your ablutions and whatnot, you'll help your body fight off the achoo colds, the non COVID-19 colds that are around. I'm not a doctor. I'm a first aid guy, but I do know, like, if you have a shower, you feel better. And mentality and mental health are quintessential in fighting this thing, and it's really hard because we're a group-oriented species. We're social. We're meant to hug. We're meant to high five. We're meant to shake hands. That's how we've organized our life for a long time, and this is going to be really hard on us. So we have to fight what we're doing, what our mind says we should do. Oh, airplane, propeller-driven craft, unknown. Oh well, yeah, I'm in the flight path of an airport, which is cool. So, like, I don't care, But we have to. What was I going? I can't remember where I was going. But we don't shake hands. We don't do things we normally do. When this is done, I'm hugging everybody. Everybody's getting hugged. But it's been 11 minutes now ish. I don't really know what to talk about. I rambled a little bit. I went from isolation coffee to guns to cleanliness to everything. So, like, just keep on keeping on. I know we can do this. I know we got this beat. Give the science nerds a chance. Give the medical people a chance. If you can, sew some masks for people who need them. If you can't, grow a victory garden. If you can't do that, stay inside. If you can't do that, go to work and then come home. Remember, everyone, we'll never defeat this enemy if we are at each other's throats. So, until next time, wash your goddamn hands. That's what Sydney said. End of line.